Greetings of the day, everyone. Welcome to this session on the learnings for CAPF AC 2024 from the Civil Services Prelims 2024. Civil Services Prelims was held on 16th of June 2024, that is about 10 days ago, and the CAPF AC 24 is to be held on 4th of August, and the official timetable has been released by UPSC. Here I have pasted a screenshot of that. 10 to 12, 2 to 5 on 4/8. So yeah, this is directly from the UPSC notification. This video is for all the students preparing for 2024 and also in the future, so that those who are giving future attempts, they can also spend their time here, no issues. It is always good to learn from the other exams conducted by UPSC. Now, what is the necessity of solving this? Like, the first question I get is, I am preparing for CAPF, then why should I solve the civil services questions? They are harder, they are different. No. The type and the format of MCQs has to be understood from them. The thinking and aptitude mindset development also has to be done, because it is believed, I'm not sure of this, I don't have any evidence to support this, that there is a pool of questions from where they take similar examiners, similar paper setters. It is allegedly believed so. And there has been a lot of similarity between different exams, like CDS questions coming into civil services, CAPF questions coming into civil services. I mean, all the exams questions come and go here and there. So it is always good to cover the things which are conducted of all the exams conducted by the same body. Like, there are many questions from EPFO exam conducted in July 2023, which got repeated in a variety of other exams within the UPSC. So that is why we are going to do civil services paper today. There has been a very similar video to this on CDS 1 2024 on this channel. It was conducted by me and it has already been uploaded. So you can have a look on that too, where I have discussed this, and any leftover current affairs. Since the exams are slightly closer in duration and civil services covers a very large domain of current affairs, it is always good so that in case you missed something, then you can cover it. Suppose you have forgotten that why India matters, and this book has been, why Bharat matters, this book has been written by which person? It was written by our Honorable External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar. Now, this was asked in the Civil Services Prelims 2024, and maybe if you had not read about this book or not heard of it, then it can help you in the future exam. So that is why we do this. Not only this, but all the allied exams we do like this. Learnings from the GS and CSAT. GS, I feel this time there were 4 questions on the defense current affairs and defense oriented. So they are very important. I'll be discussing them in the second half of the video. And CSAT, the quant portion, is also helpful for the CAPF, and CSAT 2023 is also a must do exam. The CSAT 2023 was exceptionally hard exam, exceptionally hard, and it was a very big shock and a big jerk to almost all of the candidates for the civil services prelims that year. Now, I urge you that you should solve the CSAT 2023 and the 2024. You can leave the reading comprehension questions, so you will be just left with 53 questions in both the papers, 23 and 24. Just solve those 53, read up their answers, understand them, and they will help you in the CAPF. I will be taking a few questions on the quant. I'll not be solving them entirely, but I just want to bring out some points to your mind that you should not commit such a mistake. What to do in the 1 month that is left. Now, there's only 1 month left. I have already put up a 30-day strategy video just a few days ago. So that's fine. You can watch that. And over there in the don'ts, I have told not to read new content. That is why in this video, I'm not going for source mapping and telling you new contents and new books. No. I did that in the CDS video because there was a lot of time for the CAPF exam, but now we don't have that much of time or the luxury to study new sources. So that's why I'm not going into that. And yes, you have to solve the paper by yourself. The second part we'll discuss about it. This is not a solution video, this is a strategy video. I'm not going to take the paper and discuss all the 100 questions with you. No. I'll be taking some questions to help you generate the aptitude of the exam, like I did in the CDS video previously. And if you want me to make full solutions, like suppose you want me to discuss CAPF 2023 paper, all the 125 of them, then please let me know in the comment section with the aptitude and stuff how much I can help you out with that. Next we come is to the learnings. The question trend, there has been an increase in the number of statements and length of the paper. This is coming every year. CDS video also I said this, the CAPF 2024 is going to be a longer exam. You need to increase your speed of reading, your comprehension and your confidence while solving the MCQs. There is a new format of a 3 statement question. I will show this downstairs. New format of 3x3 and 4x3 matrices. A defense question was asked in a 4x3 matrix. So we will see that. Actually, because of the 3x3 and 4x3, the questions are becoming more easier, because you know that that even a slightest error will make the entire column, will make the entire row wrong. So it's kind of slightly easier for us. More specific questions than generic questions. NCERT Supreme, yes. NCERT has made a way back to the civil services this year with lots and lots of questions on environment and geography sourced directly from the NCERTs, and even economy also. So NCERT is very important, CAPF also, and especially in the general science, please read the NCERT. And geography, I don't need to emphasize on its importance anymore. Pattern of how many of the above statement has reduced in 2020. It has about 25 questions are of this kind, but it's okay. Even in the CDS exam we saw this kind of question, and it is now a new normal for the CAPF also. It will be coming this year, so there is no need to get scared. You should be mentally prepared on what are the different type of MCQs that UPSC can put on you. Now, no new subject wise order of the questions. No, that means until previously the questions of economy, polity, they were very clearly segregated into 10 questions, 20 questions, like that. This year they have started to mix up. So please, in the CAPF 2024 also, you should be able to switch between subjects very fast. That is, one question polity, next question economy, third question history. You should be able to move around. And increase in defense questions. Old trend of verbatim about us pages, yes. Something about sustainable aviation fuel, 100 million farmers plus. There are a lot of questions on this. And old trend of math is same. Yes, the math, the CSAT 2024 was on an easier part compared to its predecessors. So yes, but the questions on math are helpful for the CAPF. So I think you should solve it. And 60% of the environment is about mapping. Now, mapping has become exceptionally important in the past 2 to 3 years. In terms of mapping, you should know all the protected area networks, biospheres, national parks, wildlife sanctuaries. You should know them. You should know about Ramsar sites, the newly added Ramsar sites. You should know about the World Heritage sites, newly added ones. You should know about which state connects to which state, what are the rivers, what are the tributaries, which tributary connects in which order, which are the left bank tributaries, right bank tributaries. You should know them by heart. And in terms of world mapping, you should know which sea is bordered by which all countries. Caspian Sea is bordered by which 5 countries, Black Sea, which all the names of the straits, which country touches which borders, and especially on the areas where there are international conflicts, where there are river or environmental issues, where there have been coups. You should know them. You should have the map of Israel and its surrounding region printed inside your head. You should have the area of Ukraine and its surrounding printed inside your head. You should have the area of Western Africa inside your head, from Senegal until the Nigeria. You should know all the countries, their capitals, what are the area, everything you should know. North and South America can be ignored up to a large extent if you have not covered world mapping until now. But yes, Africa, Asia, and Eastern Europe are important. Western Europe not so much. UK you can leave it. But yes, Africa is important. Please don't ignore Africa. UPSC has been focusing on Africa. And within India mapping also, you should know about Lakshadweep. I have analyzed all the UPSC allied exams and I found Lakshadweep to be an upcoming topic within the UPSC questions. So you should know. They have asked about this in past CAPF also, Lakshadweep. They have asked in CDS. They have asked in EPFO, Combined Geoscientist. I think almost all the exams they have asked at least one question on Lakshadweep. So please make sure you cover Lakshadweep. So that is my just 2 words on mapping for you. Next is the aptitude and the practice. This is a reasonable practice for CAPF 2024. Many a times I don't suggest many other papers to be solved for the CAPF, like the exam conducted for the CBI LDCE exam. I may not suggest that for the CAPF, but this civil services prelims you have to solve it, okay? And this is my prediction. Please do not get scared, but it is going to be true. As per my analysis, that the paper of 2024 will be much harder than 2023. This is known to us because of the harder nature and the type of MCQs being set in the CDS and the civil services. And now I'm going to discuss some aptitude and strategy and how to think, how to eliminate. And one more piece of advice over here: whenever you are in a 50-50 situation in an MCQ, by aptitude or by your own knowledge, you have to attempt the question. If you get stuck in 50-50 and you don't attempt it, that is not good for us. You have to attempt it, because otherwise your attempts will get too low and you won't be able to clear the cutoff for paper 1. And solve the paper by yourself. Current affairs, yes. Defense and sports, yes. Now I have taken the questions. I have taken only those questions where the aptitude can be developed. I haven't taken the factual ones. So because that is very factual. I mean, there are a lot of solutions online where you can see, and that will be enough. So let's move ahead. This is the 3 statement question I was talking about, the new format, where rainfall is one of the reasons for weathering of rocks. Okay. Rainwater contains CO2 in the solution. Rainwater contains O2, atmospheric O2. Which of the above statement, both 2 and 3 are correct, and both of them explain statement 1? That means your statement 1 becomes the assertion, and 2 and 3 become the reasoning. This is what the first option is talking about. The second option is both statement 2 and 3 are correct, but only one of them explains statement 1. That means your first statement is again the assertion, the rest 2 are the reasons, and only one of the reason is relevant. So let us read the third option. The third option, C, tells us that the third option, C, is that only one of the statements 2 and 3 is correct. That explains statement 1. Okay. Both only one of the statement 2 and 3 is correct, and that explains statement 1. Okay, that means both the reasonings are there. One is false, one is true. That is what they are saying. One is false, one is true, and only one. The fourth option is saying neither statement 2 nor 3 is correct. Now this is a highly improbable option, because UPSC won't be giving 2 statements incorrect right away. So let us see. My aim here is to explain all the 4 options, so that when this similar question, 3 statement question, assertion and 2 reasonings, come in your CPF 2024, you don't have to waste time understanding all the permutations and the combinations that this kind of options can create for you. The answer is option A. Yes, we know it's a fact. But what we have to understand here is that we have to, the moment we see the statement 1, 2, 3 kind of question, we have to understand that the first statement is an assertion, and then we have to see statement 2 and 3 separately as a separate part, and then we have to connect either 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 or both 2 and 3 together with 1. So this is the kind of logic that you have to keep in mind. Next is with reference to fluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances PFAS that are used in making consumer products. Consider the following statements. PFAS are found to be widespread in drinking water, food and food packaging materials. Okay, water, food, these are some things which we consume on a daily basis, okay? So it is pretty important. PFAS are not easily degradable in the environment. They're not easily degradable, okay? And persistent exposure to PFAS can lead to bioaccumulation in animal bodies. Now this here says can lead to, okay? It talks about can lead to. So it may be true, it's fine. So option 3, statement 3 is correct. So we are in BCD. Now they are not easily degraded in the environment. So if something is bioaccumulating, that means it won't be easily degraded. So statement 2 and 3 together are correct. So now we are between B and D. Now all boils down to statement number 1. That is, PFAS are found to be widespread in drinking water, food and food packaging materials. Now since we are in a 50-50 scenario between B and D, assuming you don't know anything about this topic at all, then you have to attempt it. Now if you are not sure about statement 1, you can go with either B or D, it's fine. But now let us think slightly more, that it is found in drinking water, food packaging. What are these? These are basically waste thrown by us, and they can surely contain some additives and something extra which is not required. And since the question is also saying used in making many consumer products, so food packaging is a part of consumer product, then why not statement 1 can be true. So since this first part, right, this paragraph which has been given, PFAS consumer product, this is all 100% true. They have given in the question. This is your supporting data. You don't think that this is also wrong. No, this upper paragraph, these 4 sentences are perfectly correct. So since it is used in consumer products, it can be used in food packaging. So we go for option D, and that is our answer for this one. Next we move ahead.